So I read so many comments right now on Twitter posts that, December price action is shitty, people are complaining, and yeah, I see also most of the people who were profitable in November. I think November was great, giving all the profits back in December. And actually, it comes from my own experience too. Just last year, I had huge months. October, November, crazy prop firm payouts. I think I made between 30 to 50K. And yeah, I gave a chunk of this back in December just because I couldn't sit still, couldn't sit on my hand. And this shouldn't be just about December price action. This video is about when you should trade and when you should not trade. You are the analyst and you should identify the market conditions. Because let's say this, I see now all of these people complaining about the price action. Why are you complaining? Who is responsible for taking a trade? Is somebody forcing you to take a trade in December? Who's doing that? Probably nobody, right? It's all you. And you complaining is putting outcomes on external factors. Or the prop firms are full that I lose, or the market is at fault that I lose. Man, if you want to level up in trading, you need to take everything as your fault. You are holding you need to have accountability about everything you do. Yeah, you have the responsibility to managing your assets, your account, your prop firm challenge, your prop account, whatever it is, your live account. It's all in your hands. Nobody tells you to take a trade. Nobody, forces you to sit in front of the charts. You should already know that December, yeah, no, holiday comes up. The price action is not great. It's a lot of fake outs, a lot of liquidity building. It's end of the year, and if you start in 2026, then think about the whole year. Yeah, there will be spots, periods, weeks, months where it's not ideal to trade your account or risk the same amount. If you want to trade and go lower leverage, like go 25% of what you usually risk. Yeah, if you can't stay away. Simple as that. If you make money in this bad decision or bad periods, great. If you don't, then you didn't lose too much. Yeah. But the problem is just exposing yourself in these environments will, even if you start with a small risk, can spiral you into tilt and then thinking, man, now it's just about my ego. I want to be right. I've been wrong here so many times. I want to get this back. And then you over leverage, boom, you're in the cycle, boom, another loss, big loss. You want to recover it. And then you have that spiral blown account. So for 2026, really think about what kind of trader you want to be. You want to be in control, then show with your behavior how you are in control. Yeah, get this addiction out of you, right? This addiction of always being in the market, always clicking buttons, always have to do something. Guys, it is not that you're doing 90% and wait 10%. It's the other way around. You wait 90% of the time. It's just you're watching the market. And if you just, you know, now is Sunday, right? So the market is closed. Um, why don't you go through the whole price action of last week and see of your time windows where you would have taken a trade or where you actually took a trade, and then see how it played out. And then you actually realize that, man, most of the time you really just want to stay outside, because then there's one event, there's one timing, there's one news event or something like that which actually moves the market, and that is then when you are afterwards position yourself. And some days I look back on my week, and some days it looks so shitty that I just don't want to be in there. Yeah, and of course it's always easier after the fact, but if you can always look at previous weeks and then see, okay, actually those like, on this 5 days I probably just wanted to be in for like 1 or 2 days. Then next week you'll be more patient because you're actually just looking for this 1 or 2 days where you can have a bigger size on your trade, you have confidence, you're seeing the things you wanted to see, and if next level would be okay, you're actually scaling in, so you have a initial position, and then it goes in your favor. You raise your stop loss to a protected swing, high or low, so you're reducing your risk, which gives you more room to get another position in with the difference, right? With another risk, which leads you to the original initial risk. If that makes sense, I don't know, it's a bit hard to show or explain without the chart. But if you risk 1% and you trade your stop loss because the market moved in your favor, and then you're only just risking 0.5%, you have another zero point 0.5 you could add to the position and risk zero point 0.5, which adds up again to 1%. That's how traders really, when they're confident in their trades, if they're confident in their ability to execute it, they are getting from one day, from one setup, so much out of that it makes the week done. And that's where you need to get. It's not fucking scalping the market every day, every session, and spraying around. It's really just being the sniper, and then setting good size on it, that you make a good amount of money. It's like a good return on investment. And if you imagine doing that one or twice a week, you're not burning out. You're making the maximum out of your position or out of your setups. If you know what you're looking for, most people have the problem. They're sitting on a chart and they don't know what they're actually looking for. So they're looking at so many setups. Now that looks good. That looks good. Maybe that looks good. That's a break of structure. Here's the fair value gap. I maybe take it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, bro. I know, man, and I just come here on this platform with these videos because I all made these mistakes, and the one thing I do different is, okay, I learn from it. I have enough pain occurred in myself, so I can share with you, and yeah, like the right mindset is really less is more. But then the less is more quality. You don't want to have more quantity. The quantity is more risk. About fucking up, being on tilt, being, taking unnecessary losses, boredom trades, giving away profits you just had last week, last month, whatever, last day. And man, you want to be really like, you want to have precision, man. Precision with your focus, with your mindset, with how you approach trading, how you execute like a surgeon, man. You really want to be so nearly as possible perfect. And wow, that needs patience. That needs patience just to sit on a chart and say, I'm not looking right now for a trade. Most of the time, your trades will just jump at you in your fucking face to say, take me with you. If you can wait as long as this occurs, and that will not happen every day. The best. I needed to learn to sit on a chart and sometimes don't take a trade, because not taking a trade is a position. You are protecting your capital. It's not necessary to take every day a trade, right? Um, I don't think the conditions are the best every day, right? There's always a couple days, or one at least, 2 days at least in a week, but it's probably not the best to trade. Could be a Monday where we just form the weekly range, you know, or we're just bouncing around. It's just the Monday is sometimes just a little bit of consolidation. Like we obviously make a move and then recover it, and then it's just okay. We have a range there. That's great. And then from Tuesday on, I like more to trade. Sometimes Friday is just a retracement from, as we had last week. I took a nice trade on gold and silver. Nice, beautiful sell off, man. And I was waiting for that because we were just running up on Friday during Asia in London. And then I looked at the weekly range and the weekly candle, and I thought, okay, on Friday it's possible to retrace 20 to 30%. And we had a nice sell off, but I had to wait for it. I had to wait for it until around 10 a.m. after 10 a.m. Eastern time to get in, and I was at the market at 7 already, 6 a.m. So there was like 3 4 hours just waiting patiently, you know. And that is a skill, man. That is a underrated skill, um, that I think most people don't realize. Yeah, in the beginning you just care about strategy, risk management, obviously, what kind of prop firms you're gonna take, what kind of evals, but learn about the things which are boring, but that is where the money lies. Patience, knowing your setup, coming with a plan, not having that urge to trade every day. For you guys, I recommend you the next 2 weeks, man. Enjoy a little bit your time off. If you have been doing a lot this year, man, reflect on it. Take yourself time out, man. Come next year with ambitious but calm, relaxed, and just refreshed back to the market, and take on that year with data, with a plan, lot of reflection, lessons of your mistakes you made, and don't rush it. Do not rush it, because slow is actually fast in the game. If you can make slow, consistent progress without those huge setbacks, you will be outpacing 90% of the traders, because 90% of the traders, they want it tomorrow. They want it fast, fast, fast. They can't wait. They can't wait until Monday is market is opening and they trade Asia. Yes, you need to understand that this game is war. It takes everything from you. You should be more on the defense than offense. 90% is defense, which is waiting, sitting on your hands, having your cash there, sitting next to you, not being exposed to that somebody can take it from you. You jump in when you have the right wind, the right place, the right rifle, right, the timing, and then bang, you hitting your shots. Calculated risk. Yeah, except when you enter, it is lost already. Accept it. If you lose, be calm. Don't try to make it back today or right now. Those things will just save you so much time, energy, money. Just being calm, taking one sniper shot at a time. Could be one day, one trade. Every day, not every day. Every day you're set up and your conditions are met, and you want to see what you wanted to see. You take a setup, slowly, slowly, that will gain you. That will teach you, train you into, and mold you into a person where you can handle it. You can handle the market, you can handle yourself, you can actually execute. That needs to be done slowly, steadily, not rushing it. Yeah. I see this game pretty much like chess. You see any chess player like nervous, or like, maybe nervous is not the right word, like excited and like boom boom boom, like going and like, being so energized. They are very calm. They're looking at the board. They're looking at the movements they can do. You know, do they attack? Do they defend? That is basically, it's also sport. It's a mental sport. Same as I see trading as a mental sport. It's one of probably the highest sports for the mental, man, because it is hard. It's money on the line, and the reward, it's directly linked to how you are executing. How are you mentally thinking about this game, right? And that doesn't mean that, I take a trade and that loss means failure. Part of the game. part of the game in chess to lose your pawns, or you lose your knight, or your bishop, your rook. All of these things, sometimes you have to give them away to make another move and gain position. Um, so, yeah. By saying that, guys, I want that to get out. Be careful the next 2 weeks. Don't risk the house on the last couple of weeks in the year. Rather, do a little bit of inner work, planning, and prepare for 2026. And take it serious, man, because that year, just sometimes takes 1 year, man. If the click is there, if you finally made it in your head, clear where you want to go, how you're going to go, and if you can stick with it, that could be your year. It's all up to you, and that is the great thing. It's all up to you, it's all in your hands. You have the whole full control. And if you want to do something really nice for yourself, then get a mentor. And I have spots available still. I will take a handful of people who are trained right now and going into 2026, leading them to a profitable state where they can do it themselves. My goal is that you are being consistent, funded, and getting payouts. I will give everything I have in depth with you, one to one, to get you to that stage. If you're interested, link down below, apply for it, jump with me on a call directly to me, and we have a chat. I see if I can help you, and until then, I wish you good luck and good trading. See ya.